Hi guys, welcome to another Bitcoin update video and raw analysis. So in the previous video, I left off with this figure, where I proposed this ABC correction, zigzag correction, where I estimated that the bounce, or I mean the bottom of this wave B, is near. I made these boxes and I computed this red box, which was a very significant area, as this for me had the most confluence. And I also proposed a trade idea for myself, not for you guys, no financial advice. But I personally took this trade around here, 38,070, and took profits around here, 38,900. And as we can see, this box perfectly made Bitcoin bounce. However, quickly afterwards it dumped through it, and now it's pumping up again. But even if I stayed in this trade, it did not trigger my stop loss, as I really strategically placed the stop loss. As you can see, I put the stop loss significantly below this previous low, the start of a previous impulse, with some breathing room, and kept the risk reward ratio around 3, as you can see here. And as we can see, my stop loss did not get triggered, and it almost perfectly bounced off this line. So that's really good. So even if I stayed in this trade, I was still in profits. Now, what does this mean for Bitcoin? Personally, I think this might have been our last leg down. So the end of wave B, this larger wave B. And now maybe we can see the start of wave C finally forming. This means that for the short term, I think the trend is bullish. However, for the immediate short term, I rather stay out of any trades because this price action is quite dangerous. As you can see, this really looks like a stop loss hunt. So it's maybe better to wait for wave 1 to be formed and see a clear wave 2, which did not retrace or go back lower than the start of wave 1. And then maybe enter a trade to possibly catch the wave 3. If this level breaks, then in my opinion, it's more likely that this scenario is not true and I should start from scratch. And maybe the idea I proposed in the previous video about a flat correction, which was A, B traveling close to the start of A, and then C traveling to the close to the end of A, B, C, maybe that's more likely then. But for now, I will stick to this scenario and try to make the best use out of this. However, I already computed this blue box for my estimation of wave C. How I did that was I took the Fibonacci 2 trend extension, and I started it from the start of wave A to the end of wave A, computed on the end of wave B to project wave C, and I took the 1.618, 1.382, and 1 Fibonacci levels, and made this blue box out of this. A very broad estimation of where wave C can come, and I wrote it down already in text here, as these 3 levels are the most important for computing a wave C, and most likely and most common for wave C to travel to. Of course, this is all still speculation, but I'm playing according to my scenario. Anything more I wanted to say was about the indicators. First of all, I never use these indicators by themselves. These indicators are only used for me in conjunction if I have already a plan or an idea which direction the chart will go to. So now I looked at the RSI and I noticed some bullish signs, some bullish divergence. As we can see here, it made a lower low on the charts comparison to this one. But here, it made a higher low. So this red line represents the direction of the last two lows, and this one as well. And as you can see, these are in opposite directions, and this usually gives like a reversal sign. In our case, a bullish sign. So that's very well, especially that it's also visible on the 4-hour chart. I will show you now. So here still this and this. Here maybe it's less noticeable, but still present. So a small hint for our scenario. Now for the MACD. It has been quite a long time that it has moved upwards, and quite some time spent in the lower values of the MACD. And also, it looks about that it's likely to make this kind of movement, the crossover. But as we can see here, it failed here, and it also failed here, and now it made a small backup, and maybe we can see some movement like this, but I'm not too sure about this. So maybe I stay more neutral on the MACD. There's a lot of uncertainty and undecisiveness currently, and this price action does not help. So in the immediate short term, I will not take any trades, and I will just let the trend unfold. The last hint that I see now is during this bullish candlestick, we do see some good volume, some good bullish volume in comparison to the candlestick downwards. So that's a good sign. That was it. I have nothing more to say. I will keep you guys updated when Bitcoin makes any more changes, any more significant changes, or when it breaks this low and I need to invalidate the scenario and redo it from scratch. But it's no problem. I'm no fortune teller. I'm just a trader and taking the highest probabilities I can. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.